My 80-year-old aunt, who lives across the bay, was taking her daily walk around the area where she lives, and she encountered for the first time stares, hostile stares from white passerbys, and she didn't understand what was going on either. And then a colleague of mine, another journalist who lived in Berkeley, began to experience her neighbors crossing the street. So that's when I began to realize, oh, this is another cycle of anti-Asian sentiment, and it's going to get worse. And that's what happened.
An Asian American viciously beaten on a New York City subway.
Violent attacks against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders skyrocketed.
The FBI is stepping up its efforts to counter the shocking surge in attacks on Asian Americans.
We let hate flourish. We make a lie of who we are as a nation.
My father, many years ago, always told me that, I would never be accepted as a real American. I would always be seen as Asian, as Chinese. And he and I used to have arguments about that because I was so, I was an American-born Asian, and I considered myself American, and I was always outraged when he would say that. I thought things had gotten better because Asian Americans have risen socially, economically, politically, and we're even in entertainment, so I thought we had arrived. This recent round of anti-Asian sentiment just dispels any notion of colorblindness in our country, because no matter how high we rise, whether it's Asians or blacks or Latinos, we will always be seen as others. And this whole thing about colorblindness is just a sheer myth. Racism is embedded into our system.